How's it going, everybody? A little different video tonight. I've been wanting to make this video for a while, and then at the same time, I've been not wanting to make this video for a while. And some of you have asked me about my pipe lighter, about my lighter, which is it's made for pipes. And the reason why I want to make the video is because I love this lighter. This lighter is fantastic, and the reason why I don't want to make it is because it's not produced anymore. But I have some information about where you might be able to get this lighter, which I will go over a little bit later in the video. So if you are curious about that, hang around and I'll tell you where you might be able to get one. Little backstory. Probably 12 years ago or so, my wife bought me my first one of these lighters. You know what? Before we get into that, first thing is I am smoking my little Radici pot shape, little pot guy. It's their rind, rusticated one that I don't have. It says 39. I don't know if that's a shape number or not, and in it I have some McClellan Christmas Cheer, their '08 version. It's okay. I probably won't do a review on it because you obviously can't get it anymore either, and unless you buy it on eBay or whatever. And I think it's okay, but I'm not necessarily, upset that, you can't really get it anymore. It's okay. And the lighter that I'm using is this little guy right here. Now this is a Corona. How you're supposed to pronounce it is Elysée. How you read it is Elysée. So it's an IM Corona, and the name of it is spelled Elysee. Elysée. I've always called it Elysée, but I think the proper pronunciation, because I think it's supposed to be French or something, is Elysée. This is the the goldish version. They made a bunch of different versions of this. Like I said, this lighter is no longer being produced. They made some that had, that were like wood paneled, right? Like here and here would have been like a wood or maybe a faux wood panel. I've seen some that had, some sort of, that had, some sort of black material. I've seen chrome ones, gold ones. They made a bunch of different kinds. So about 12, the story I was about to get into was about 12 years ago, my wife bought me one for either anniversary or Christmas, birthday, something like that. And before that, I'd only used, matches or like your Bic lighters. But I saw this one day and I was like, oh, that's really cool. She remembered and actually bought it for me, a few months later, bought it for me for a gift. And I loved that lighter. It completely changed my outlook on lighters. I was like, matches, Bic lighters are fine. And they're still fine, but it was just so nice having an actual lighter that was designed to do the job. And the only reason why I don't have that lighter anymore is I was here one day working in the garage, doing something on my truck, put the lighter on the bumper of my truck. I think I had to run down to the parts house or something like that to get something. Drove out, went down the road, and obviously I fell off my truck. Forgot about it forgot that I even put it on the bumper of my truck until like the next day. Walked up and down the road, this and that, never found it. So someone ended up with a nice lighter that had a hell of a lot more emotional value to me than you know, actual value. So it still kind of upsets me a little bit to this day that I lost it. I mean, totally my fault. But so when after that happened, I bought a different IM Corona lighter. I don't remember the name of it. It's a black one. It's still being produced and still available. I don't prefer that one. For instance, when I lost my first one, I bought that one, and then only a few months later, I found another one of these. Which this one's the goldish one, which, you know, I'm not. I like the chrome better, but I love the lighter so much that I'm okay with the color of it not being chrome or whatever, because I love it that much. So a little bit about it, it's, you know, it's got a little flip up, and I didn't clean it, you know, for the video, so, you know, I'm sorry about that if that bothers you guys, you know. I don't know, it is what it is, but it's a lighter, it's gonna be dirty. So it flips up, super nice little design. The bottom of it is really clean. You unscrew this little part right here, and that's where you just fill with like a little bit of butane. And this is your flint wheel right here, and then you can flip this up right there. You flip that guy up, and you push this little arm. I don't know if you can see that. Push this little arm back, and your flint pops in there, and that's like spring loaded, and it pushes up against your flint wheel. Close that. This isn't gonna be like much of a. It's not this. I don't want to do like a review of the lighter because you can't really get it anymore. There's a lot of good lighters out there. I've used Old Boys occasionally, like when I go into a store and someone has an Old Boy, hey, let me, you know, try that, and they're good. I think for me, you know, like I said earlier, kind of like the emotional value attached with this, you know, these lighters, not this particular one, but these lighters, is, you know, more than, you know, any kind of monetary value or anything like that. It's kind of like the Dunhill style. I think the Dunhill style is like the Rolo gas. ST DuPont makes them, you know, similar to this and stuff like that. The flame, I'll go ahead and fire it up for you. The flame does come out at, you know, like a little bit of an angle. I know it's kind of hard to tell because if you do that, it goes straight up. This, you know, it goes out that way. But there is, you know, an angle there. I'm going to use my pipe stem to show, but the actual where the flame comes out, it's at about like that angle, right? So it's a great lighter. I'm doing the video because some people have asked for it too. You know, I think if no one would have asked about the lighter, I probably would have just, you know, not done anything about it. And the other thing is, I know where you can get a few of these. And when I say a few, I literally mean a few. These have not been made for a number of years. I don't know exactly how many years, but a number of years. I think at least 3 years, if not more like 5. You can occasionally find them on eBay. I found them on eBay. Generally, they're higher prices than you would have been able to get them new. But, you know, if it's worth it to you, it's worth it to you. I almost bought one of the wood paneled ones on eBay for like $200 like a year ago, but I talked myself out of it. Anyway, so I found a retailer and I called them today. Today is January 27th, when I'm recording this video. I don't know if it's going to go up tonight or tomorrow. But this lighter, so I found a retailer like a year and a half ago or whatever it was, whenever I bought this one, that still had these in stock, right? Just they had an old stock that they haven't sold out of yet. So I got on, you know, I was online looking, I'm like, oh, they have them. They don't have the chrome, they have the gold. To heck with it, I'll get it, and, you know, and I like, you know, and I like it better than the black one I got. There was also an IM Corona. The other black one I got, it's in there. I don't want to dig it out. It's a similar style as this, but it's, in my opinion, the build quality isn't quite there. Runs out of gas quicker. It's just, and it's just not this one. It's just not this one. So take that, however you want. So, where you can get it, I'm going to try to cut it a little bit shorter. It's probably not going to be short, but. So I called the place that I got this one from. You can buy them online, but I wanted to know how many they had. So I called. Nice lady answered the phone. I gave her the item number, and she said, we have 4 of them in stock. And I said, okay, you better send me one. So I ordered one, and my plan is to leave it in the box, stuff it away in a drawer, and basically forget about it in case anything ever happens to this one. Now, like I said earlier, the first one I had about 10 years. Never gave me a problem whatsoever. I'd put new flints in, I'd fill it up with gas, and I would go. Every few months, clean the char off of it, all the char and stuff, clean the char off of it. Never had a problem with it. So I don't suspect to have any issues with this one. Now, the reason why I wanted to get another one was because, in case I'm a dummy and I leave it on the bumper of my truck again and drive off, I got another one. Or, something does happen, I break it, who knows, right? Who knows what can happen? Also, I thought, well, I'm just going to leave it. It's going to be brand new for however long. If I get to some crazy number of subscribers, I don't know what that number would be, but maybe one day I'll just decide I'll just do it I'll just, make it a giveaway. Then I'll have it and it'll be new and it'll be even cooler then. Because whatever. I'm not promising a new lighter as a giveaway. I'm just saying I wanted to get one and keep it as new, stuff it away in a drawer, and then down the road figure out what I want to do with it. So, if you want to get one of the 3 remaining, and I scoured the internet. When I bought this one, I scoured the internet to find them, and I found one site that still had them. Like smoking pipes, if you Google the IM Corona Elysée lighter, smoking, and you go down, there'd be photos and it'll say product on it. If you click on it, it'll take you to the Smoking Pipes website. It'll say it's available before you go to their website, and then you go to their website, it's not available. I'm telling you, it's not available. Unless there's some goofy, other country, not goofy, some other website out of another country that, I just didn't find. But I went through pages and pages of Google, a year and a half ago, and then again today, and there's still only one place you can find it. So, in my opinion, there's 3 left of those brand new in the world that you can buy retail, right? Not eBay. And that website is Cup of Joe's. You can find those lighters. There's 3 of them, still on Cup of Joe's website, just like this. This is the exact one. Gold, all that stuff. I bought mine today for $139.50. The real reason why I decided to make this video is when I called today and asked how many they had left, and they said they had 4. I said, give me one. And then I go, I want the people that watch my videos to have the opportunity to get themselves one of these lighters if they want the lighter. If you don't want the lighter, don't just go out and buy the lighter. If you want the lighter and you can afford it and you're not, all that kind of stuff, whatever, you're the boss of your own financial situation. I want you to have the opportunity to go get the lighter. I didn't want to wait and wait and wait. Maybe you did have the opportunity, maybe you didn't have the opportunity, whatever. And then 6 months down the road, now you just really can't find them until you get on eBay. At least now, hopefully 3 of you have the chance to go out there and to, you know, call up Cup of Joe's, get on their website, whatever, and order the lighter if you want it. Also, you know, this is kind of a gentleman's agreement. I would hope that one of you wouldn't just go out and buy all 3 lighters and then, you know, keep one or keep none and peddle them on eBay or whatever. If you want to do that, I mean, you know, it's a free country. You can do whatever you like. The way I looked at it is, you know, 3 guys who maybe were interested in this lighter, or girls were interested in this lighter, maybe wanted one of these lighters for themselves. Well, maybe now they'll have the opportunity to go and get one. So cupofjoes.com. I called them today, told them that I was going to make this video and that I was going to give them a shout out. They didn't give me any kind of deal on my lighter or anything like that. I just told them I was going to give them a shout out because they're the only place you can buy them. And give them a call. Give them a call. Get the light. You know, get a lighter. Like I said, I want the people that watch my videos to have the opportunity to get this lighter, not, you know, just some random guy or, you know, whatever. I mean, it is what it is. But I know I've had a few people mention, you know, what's that lighter? What's that lighter? And I held off saying anything because I knew I was going to make the video. And so there you go. Go get you one. It's IM Corona. If you go to Cup of Joe's website and you go to the little search function and you type in IM Corona, that should be enough to get you close, and then you just scroll down until you find this guy. But it's the Elysée. I'm gonna call it Elysée because that's basically how it's spelled. It's ELYSEE. So go get you one if you want one. Last thing I'll say, like I said, not a review. Again, never had any issues with the lighter. It's worked perfectly. This one, the one I had for 10 years, worked perfectly. Never had to take it apart. Never had to do anything other than put gas and flints in it, really. I didn't even have to clean it if I didn't want to. So yeah, hopefully 3 of you guys out there will jump on that, get you a new lighter. And if you do, leave in the comments down below who secured one. And, you know, hit me up later on if you like it, if you don't like it, if you think that I'm out of my mind and I only care because, you know, it's got emotional value to me, that's fine too. Yeah, more videos probably coming later, you know, maybe another video coming later this week. I wanted to get this one out because of the limited stock of the lighters. So hopefully a couple of you guys will get you one. All right. I think that's all I got to say. Adios.